preserver. Rohana.
Artanis.
Amon.
I see your doubt, your fear. You were so alone, mewling in the darkness. Let me release you, all of you, from the suffering of this life. The infinite cycle of strife and anguish is at an end.
Your words are little more than poison, Amon. Your actions bring nothing but death.
They bring purpose, an end to a cycle none within had chosen. Your resistance will only bring unneeded suffering.
It has passed, Hierarch. Pain is gone.
Do you see now why you must separate from the Kala? Its light has faded.
I will keep him at bay. I will endure. I have felt his rage, seen his truth.
If you will not sever your connection to the Kala, then you will be contained, kept in stasis.
I will preserve the Kala however I must. If I must endure imprisonment, so be it.
Look here, Hierarch. This material self-regenerates. It is no wonder the research of the Terrans claimed it to be from a recent epoch. My projections place it at several billion years old, if not more.
Zeratul vision said that this keystone can guide us unto hope. What do you think it means?
Yes, guide us. It is a code wanting to be cracked. The keystone seems to be able to manipulate energies, but that may not be its sole purpose. I believe it stores its origin point within.
Its origin point?
Yes, I promise you. I will find out how this will lead us to the Xel'Naga.
Redouble your efforts, Karax. There is little time.
A new faction has joined our forces in the War Council.
Hey there, your royalness. Man, this is weird. I've never talked to no Protoss before.
Hey, Swan.
If I have learned one thing from your commander Raynor, it is that we are not so different, Rory Swan. Continue your report.
Right. So, the artifact, the keystone thingy's all yours. We're in the middle of transmitting all our data to your engineer.
You have my thanks. Please relay my appreciation to Commander Raynor.
Hey, you got it, Skippy.
Skippy?
Skippy? Yeah, talking with Rory is... it'd be way different than the Protoss talk. Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void.
Robotic assault units can now be added to our army, Hierarch.
Yay? We can have Immortals. You know Immortals. Improved barrier. Increases the amount of damage absorbed by the Immortals barrier by 100%. So absorb 200 damage for 10 seconds. It's on a 60 cooldown. Ugh. While any willing Templar can volunteer to be made into a Dragoon, only the most revered heroes are now selected to become Immortals. Each one is built with heavily reinforced shielding that would be impractical for mass production. Or we can take Annihilators. Shadow Cannon deals heavy damage to enemy ground units. Deal 200 damage to target unit or structure on a 45-second cooldown. Deal bonus damage to armored units. That is awesome looking. The Nerazim believe that their connection to the void strengthens near death. Some of their warriors have made use of immortal technology to keep themselves in such a state indefinitely. The resilient assault frames contains considerable firepower. I'm going to go with Immortals. I want Immortals to be tanky. And yes, it's on a 60-second cooldown. But being able to absorb 200 damage is nice. I'm going to stick with Immortals. So I may go Stalker then. An extra 15. 20 seconds. No, I still like these abilities. We'll wait. There'll be more stuff coming soon. Alright, let's move on. Glacius.
Zeratul, old friend. I have the keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology.
Sounds cool. Before we do that, though, we're going to go see the Dark Templars. We're going to Shakuras.
The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies. No.
No what? Oh, that's bad.
Hierarch, Shakuras is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Ire has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Ire when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the Kala to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded, at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Telemetros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch.
Warp conduit active. Zerg infestation detected. There's a Matriarch Nerazim. 10 Solarite, 15 if we do the bonus. An additional 15 we do the bonus rewards. Complete the mission. Complete the mission without letting the warp conduit drop below 2,000 life. Close call. Okay. Jump the gun. Free all Protoss launch base before the last Void Thrasher appears on Amon's reach. Okay, so go faster. We get Dark Templars. Permanently cloaked. hits ground units. Does quite a bit of damage. Artanis is taking responsibility. For what happened to Zeratul. You know, if only I listened, but it's really sad we lost Zeratul. Hopefully Artanis will grow from this and become the great leader that Zeratul saw he's going to be.
Shikuris teams with Amon Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Telemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
Let's get started. Release the launch bays. 0 of 4. Here's the warp conduit.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
Dark Templar swing for 45. They swing really hard. Thought it was 30. My bad. 45. They swing really hard. But they only hit ground units. We'll keep an eye on that as we warp in probes and get a base started. Oops. Take that hit here. Now we have to watch out for detector units. Hopefully you remember that lesson.
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. Avoid Thrasher.
How dare.
By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Warriors, we must slay it before it destroys the conduit. Strike as one, Templar.
Change of plans. Or conduit must survive. It's got 9,000 health, but that'll quickly evaporate. Move, because that will hit. There you go.
The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
Some initial Vespene gas, that'll be useful. Again, we just need to be careful of spore colonies because they'll be able to see, and also that!
Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
I'll work on that.
You have not enough minerals.
Fear is an illusion.
You have not enough minerals.
Let me get some Dragoons, because Dragoons can hit air.
You have not enough.
I never have enough minerals, game. That's not true. Later on, I'll have enough minerals, but at the beginning, I never have enough minerals, game.
I have returned. Upgrade complete. Get our sights. Receiving.
Also move here.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay.
Command. Confirm. Nasperu unata awaiting instructions.
Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
Darn it, I didn't build that one right. That's a shame.
Get our sights.
Where'd the other one go? Must have died to something like the queen, Kill it quickly. Recover solarite reserves.
The city of Telemetros is powered by vaults of solarite. If you can reclaim them, the reserves are yours.
Recover solarite reserves. No. Here we go. Okay. Warp in a shield battery. Okay. That's one, I guess.
Matriarch Vorizu, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating.
Void Thrasher.
Second Thrasher. The conduit is under assault.
Jeez, I have to carve away there. And there's a spore crawler.
Input command. Nope tie. Etok. Michoga. Jaku.
Kill that before it burrows. Did it. Because it's not a detector until it burrows. The Nidus worm? There we go. Good. We got rid of that one. Where's these solarite things?
This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
Oops. Here, go ahead and clear that.
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation.
Doesn't show the solarite. But I definitely want the solarites. There's Vespine. I guess we'll look around. Downside of not knowing this this stage. Just noted I needed to construct additional pylons. Darn it, they're coming from a bad angle. A bad angle for me, anyway. Some minerals. That must be one of the solarite things.
I am intrigued. I am the blade of the Narazim.
Cool.
I am but a phantom
Alright, that's one.
by the void. Clever.
Okay, that's one. Where else?
I will comply.
We'll just look around. As much as I want to make progress. Kill that! Kill that now! I see that? It dies.
By the void. I am but a phantom. From the shadows I come. From the shadows I come.
Uh-oh. That's not great.
I am but a phantom.
Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
Yeah, I'll deal with it. Nuked from orbit. Oh, that's bad. Yo, leave. Leave now.
I am but a phantom. By the void. I am intrigued. I am the blade of the Narazim. I will comply. Clever.
And the warp conduit gets beat up. Alright, I need more warp gates.
Fear is an illusion. I will comply.
Okay. I need all the warp gates.
What would you have? I walk the shadowed path. Fear is an illusion. The shadow god waits.
The warp conduit's getting beat up really bad. Warp gate, warp gate, warp gate, warp gate. I thought it'd show up over here, and I was wrong on that call, so it's alright though. Not done yet. Everything's on full. All right. Die.
That should buy the conduit more time.
No, I wanted the Dark Templars.
Upgrade complete.
Darn it, and then it goes away at the wrong time. Of course it does. Got another one of these, though. We were looking for it. Hello. Hey, it's another base I could have. You're lame.
Amon has sent another Void Thrasher against us. Slay it before the conduit falls.
Attack!
Another Thrasher felled. Is there no end to these abominations?
There it is. Okay, great. Let's finish the mission.
We are recovering the last Solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch. Make use of me. The darkness lies.
We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
We await our charge.
Yeah, this. That's okay. Right here. That's a shame. That is a shame. Jump the gun.
The launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it.
Aim's reach and close call. Awesome. The Dark Templar are really great there. Just watch out for the few detecting units that are around. Dragoons or Stalkers, whatever you're using. Something that can hit air to take out the Overlords or Overseers, whatever they're called now, that can detect. And you can hit the Spore Crawlers before they burrow, or after they burrow, just try to take them out however you can. Orbital Strike, Centurions, like I did, rush a bunch of them, use Warp In to help you out there. And past that, the Dark Templars can kill everything. Once the detector units are gone.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Aya.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ire. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nerazim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago. Your kind had ire. Our culture is all we ever had.
Army upgrades, new conversations available. Let's do the conversations.
All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver.
First you consort with those Terrans, and now the Fallen Ones? It is heresy. You must know this.
And?
The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the Aeon of strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
You've been around a long time, but times are very different, Rana. Very, very different.
What have you discovered about the Keystone, Phase Smith?
Only that my skills may be inadequate to assess it.
Explain.
Imagine the Terrans obtained one of our fabrication matrices. Could their scientists ever understand its engineering? The task set before me is of a similar scale. The Cell Naga were beings beyond our understanding.
Keep working, Karax. I have faith in you.
Next time, Army upgrades, the Solarite, and our next mission. Until then, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.